At an altitude of 10,000 meters, a crack suddenly appeared in the cockpit windshield of the aircraft. The captain immediately realized the danger and informed air traffic control about the emergency, requesting permission to turn back. But as soon as he finished speaking, the very next moment, the entire windshield shattered with a loud explosion. The force of the wind was so powerful that the co-pilot was pulled toward the broken window. At the same time, both engines shut down after debris from the shattered windshield was sucked into them. The situation became even worse when the cockpit door burst open due to the air pressure, causing a flight attendant to fall to the floor. In such a life-threatening situation, even in such a critical situation, the flight attendants did not think about their own safety. They continued helping the terrified passengers and assisted everyone in putting on their oxygen masks. Meanwhile, the co-pilot's body was still hanging halfway outside the aircraft. The captain tried desperately to pull him back inside, but he was unable to do so. He couldn't succeed. Now the captain had no time to worry. He focused entirely on controlling the aircraft and reducing its altitude. The plane was descending rapidly. If this had continued, it would have crashed into the snow-covered mountains within just 2 minutes, killing everyone on board. In this terrifying moment, the captain remained calm and focused entirely on controlling the aircraft. Eventually, he managed to regain control of the plane. Due to a powerful jolt, the co-pilot was thrown back toward his seat. Meanwhile, the injured captain endured the pain and slowly made his way toward the cockpit. With the help of several passengers, he somehow managed to reach the flight deck and immediately close the cockpit door. Only then did the situation inside the aircraft begin to stabilize. The relief captain quickly helped both pilots put on their oxygen masks and sent out an emergency signal. As soon as the signal was received, ground control immediately activated emergency protocols. All flights were halted and the runway was cleared. Police officers, doctors, firefighters, and security teams rushed to the scene and stood ready for the emergency. But the danger was far from over. Suddenly, a massive storm cloud appeared ahead. Lightning flashed inside it and fierce winds were raging. Flying straight into it would have been extremely dangerous. Entering it would have been like inviting death. The captain immediately decided that the aircraft would have to pass around the storm from the side. Seeing this, the passengers became even more frightened. The plane circled outside the clouds for quite some time. Finally, a small opening appeared, and the captain seized the opportunity to guide the aircraft into the storm clouds. Dark clouds and flashes of lightning surrounded the entire aircraft in an instant. It felt as if the plane could break apart at any moment. The captain held the controls firmly, kept his focus straight ahead, and stayed calm under immense pressure. Then, large hailstones began falling from the sky, repeatedly striking the aircraft. Just as the plane was about to emerge from the storm clouds, it was just about to break free from the storm when suddenly the path ahead was blocked and the aircraft disappeared from radar. Everyone in ground control lowered their heads, fearing that no one could have survived. But then, to everyone's amazement, the plane burst through the clouds and reappeared in the sky. A wave of relief swept over everyone. However, in the very next moment, a new danger appeared right in front of them. Directly ahead stood a massive snow-covered mountain. The captain immediately changed the aircraft's course and began pulling it upward. Somehow, the plane managed to clear the mountain by a narrow margin. Thanks to the combined efforts of all three captains, the aircraft gradually descended. Finally, it was lined up with the runway. It reached the runway and finally came to a safe stop at the end. The passengers, who had been staring death in the face just moments earlier, now had tears of joy and relief in their eyes. This was a true aviation incident that occurred in 2018.